This one is UAE's controversial news, especially given the fact that ever since Sheikh Mohammed's life just got splashed all over the global headlines, and people were very curious to know what's happening. And then, obviously, first you had Princess Latifa run away, and then she was captured and brought back. Then you had Princess Haya who ran away, and now she is, I don't want to be with you, Sheikh Mohammed. So, because they are more on the celebrity scale. Do you have this news, which is really, really, disturbing? Now, once again, I'll tell you, I'm just a reporter. I just read the news and I share it. And I always tell people there's no smoke without fire. So in this piece of news, which was shared to me not only by 3 people on WhatsApp, it was also shared on email. So it says that, Lois, is true. So I leave it up to you, but I'll read it out to you. This is from weeklyblitz.net. This is not mentioned on CNN, BBC, Reuters. It's on weeklyblitz.net. Okay? So what they say is Princess Latifa was secretly buried near Zabeel Palace. Now, Zabeel Palace, for those of you who know or do not know, is one of the most secured places where Sheikh Mohammed lives or stays. Now, you cannot just go there, you cannot take a video, you cannot have a drone, nothing. It's so secure. So, as for these reports, Sheikha Shamsa Al Maktoum, that is one of the daughters of Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, it is alleged that she died on January 2019. She died because of she being overdrugged. Her half-sister, Sheikh Latifa Al Maktoum, who, as you know, is Princess Latifa, turned violent, started screaming, shouting, blaming her father, even taking food ever since she was brought back from the yacht while escaping Dubai. Now, she's also being drugged. That is why in one of the photographs that they showed, she with a lady from Ireland, the first lady or whatever, it seems the whole social media went berserk. Now, on February 2019 at 1:30 a.m., a mobile phone was recovered from Sheikh Latifa's possession and smuggled by one of the Filipina maids. Now, following the seizure of the phone, Latifa had gone totally wild. She started hitting, slapping, punching, kicking whoever was trying to approach her. So she was refusing food, she was refusing water, she refusing medicine. So because there was so much of scuffle, a few of the maids, it seems, grabbed her, at least 5 of them, laid her on the floor, and someone, it's not clear who, beat her mercilessly for an hour until she went unconscious. Upon getting conscious, the doctor was summoned. When they checked for the pulse, it seems Sheikh Latifa Al Maktoum was pronounced dead. Now, Sheikh Mohammed, as per this article, Sheikh Mohammed, he gave instructions for the body to be kept in a room heavily guarded and instructed everyone to make sure that this news was kept secret. At around 11 p.m., the body of Sheikh Latifa was transported to Zabeel Palace, and after secretly holding rituals, she was buried in this corner of the palace grounds. So this picture shows a red circle, and it seems this is where she was buried. And no one is allowed to approach this area. So after secretly searching for the grave, a correspondent got hold of this picture, and they verified it with the people whom gave this information. And it seems that this is the exact place disclosed by 2 individuals whose name is not known, that this is where she was buried. Then Sheikh Mohammed has 23 children from 6 wives. But another source, as per this article, says that Sheikh Maktoum has a dozen wives and junior wives and concubines and many more. And a junior wife is below the wife, and she doesn't enjoy the full status of being a wife, but she's more there as a pleasure woman. Now, like I tell people, there's no smoke without fire. When someone knows something, eventually the person will share the information with someone, and this someone will share the information with someone, and that is how information spreads. And then obviously there are these bits where people exaggerate or they put more. My take on this matter is, yes, the rich and powerful have wives and have, especially Arab rulers have wives, have junior wives, have concubines. That's that goes without saying. Anyone who's rich, powerful, who has, access, he can get women very easily. So it's not a big deal for them to have wives and junior wives and concubines and girls and whatever. Okay, so that's number one. I think almost every celebrity, every powerful, rich person has this. Okay, so that's as far as it goes. So do they have many children? Yes, they do have many children. However, now it comes to the part of, is the ruler's daughter, and, is she dead? I would just say, I always go as per evidence. If they can show this person, whoever is missing, in the public limelight, we know the person's alive. If the person is not shown in the public limelight, there will always be these speculations whether the person's alive or dead. Now, there's always theory that, why should they keep showing people in public? Why they are not accountable? That is a totally different question. But as far as I think if someone's not there in public, well, that raises a lot of questions. So if you ask me to pinpoint, I would say I think there is a certain amount of truth in this article. Could it be possible the person's dead? Most probably yes. Could I be wrong? Most probably yes. Both the sides. However, I would, be inclined more towards about that this article is true only because we have not seen the physical appearance anywhere. So given the fact that the person's invisible from the public eye, I would say I would be more towards the side that most probably the person's dead. So this is what my view on this article. So I'll put the link down below. Do check it out. This is the weeklyblitz.net. The second news article, that is once again weeklyblitz.net. This article says that Princess Haya is a real villain. Now, she is the bad person. I read the article. I'll give you my thoughts, okay? So what it says is, it's talking about the fact that the international media portrays Princess Haya bin Hussein as a real hero who managed to escape from the evil clutches of Sheikh Mohammed. So that's what the world likes to believe, that she is this inspirational, strong woman who escaped atrocities. However, as for this article, it says that she is known for her rowdy lifestyle, spending money like crazy, living luxurious. She has mastered the art of deception. She has mastered the art of making money. And during her younger days, her classmates called her a man-eater. What do you mean by man-eater? Someone who, if she wanted a man, she would make sure that she would get it. She would trap men in a romantic, charm. They would end up buying her expensive gifts. If she wanted to take any man to bed, she would be successful at that. She was also offering drugs to target some of the men, and her goal of ensuring whatever she wanted was given to her. However, not however, and that is how she managed to trap Sheikh Mohammed towards making him fall in love with her, and she enjoyed the lifestyle as long as she could. However, when the spending stopped, or Sheikh Mohammed said enough is enough and I'm not going to fall for your charm or whatever, or she saw this is the end of my luxurious life, that's where she just decided, I'll play my cards right, I'll portray myself as a victim, and I'll bring in international media spotlight on me so that nobody can harm or hurt me. And that's how she is now on the safer side. So this article portrays her to be the bad woman and Sheikh Mohammed to be the bad guy. So, Sheikh Mohammed to be the innocent guy. So once again, like I told you, no smoke without fire. There can be a possibility this is true. What do I feel? I just feel neither Sheikh Mohammed nor, Princess Haya, they're not saints. They have their faults. Could this female Princess Haya be a gold digger or manipulator or man-eater? Yes, most probably yes. Because she is very charming. She is very powerful. she does exert a certain amount of influence and clout. So I would see her as, yes, this article does focus on that aspect of her life. So I would say both Sheikh Mohammed and Princess Haya are not saints. They are obviously not perfect, and they have their flaws. So did she take advantage of Sheikh Mohammed? Most probably yes, I would say. So I don't look at her as this poor little thing, poor thing, because I've seen females who look so innocent, so loving, so caring, and they'll cry and give you sob stories. But when you're with them, you know the dark side. I've seen this, so I don't fall for women giving sob stories. So that's at least my point of view on this article.